Excellent connection, it
Excellent
says.
connection.
Look at that. We get some and it makes some
Mm-hmm.
makes some visual noise. Look at that. Hell yeah. We're going to the moon today, apparently. It looks like a tiny moon, like on Rick and Morty when they land on that tiny Earth, and they're basically can just walk around it in a couple hours.
That's a good episode. Eric, I know you've seen Rick and Morty.
All of them.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I changed around my patch a little bit. I think Tony is the one who now has a low pass on my object. You used to have, I think, the V spreader, Tony. Now I think you have the low pass for me. Okay. FYI. And the way I set it up is if you use your knob, it's just a low pass. And if you the bottom is like 40 hertz, and then the top is like 15, and then it's decent in terms of the whatever. And then if you hit the button, that like it just changes the color. I gave it a little bit of a res, but not significant, so it'll just make it a little bit brighter at the cutoff frequency.
Okay, cool.
But that's how your thing works. And I think Nick, you still have the you should still have the same looper for me that you had before. I didn't change that. I think you're the looper, and Eric is pitch shift.
Nick, your score isn't updating. I don't know if you have that patch open yet. And I need to test and see if I can send you guys stuff. Let's see. Because I've made some changes here. Jeff, are you getting that? No?
The score, Eric, or the individual?
Right now I'm just sending controls. I can't hear you. I'm assuming you're not
I didn't get
getting
anything from Eric. No.
All right, let's try. Tony, are you getting that?
Nope.
Shit.
Eric, do you see me now? Eric, do you see me on the server now?
I don't think your thing isn't changing on mine, Nick.
Yeah, it's your score is not changing.
Your score is not changing.
I'm looking at picker 630.
My score is updating.
My score is updating.
Yeah, it's 630 was the last. Well, I think it was the last one, unless you saved a new.
He gave out that addendum on 7.4.
How about now? Do you see me now?
No.
Oh, I'm talking about the images.
Yeah, they're not changing.
It's weird. Mine are, and then on the bottom I see Eric's change, I see Jeff's change, but I don't see Nick's change.
Yeah, that's what we're all seeing.
Oh, okay.
Jeff, can you check for controls for me now?
No control change from you, Eric.
Tony, you seeing controls for me?
No, not yet.
What the fuck?
Hey, Tony, why don't you tell me about your keister while we wait for everything to happen?
The keister. So Nick and I were meeting before this, and we were talking about this idea for a piece for us to do next after this. And Monica was playing piano in the other room, and she was playing the X-Files theme song because she has a new piano book of spooky tunes. And Nick was like, "Oh, did she get a piano?" And I was like, "Yes." And I had been talking about gear all day because I've been spent all weekend trying to pick out gear for my my classes, and I was just so used to calling things different models. I was like, "Yeah, it's a piano. That's the model is like a keister, like a power key." And then I said a keister, and I forgot that it sounded like butt. Nick was like,
I like it.
She sent that out right away. Yeah. Yeah, she bought a new piano.
Is it a keister? Is that the name of the piano?
No, it's a Yamaha. It's Yamaha.
Oh, okay.
But I was trying to think like the Yamaha keister, the power keister.
Oh, yeah.
Or something. But she
Those
bought
things
this
must
piano.
they must have names. Like the Yamaha pianos probably have names, don't they?
It has to. I mean, it's just it looks like you look at that and you go, that's a piano. Like it's just your upright. It doesn't have any other built-in. Like it's not like a MIDI.
It's a piano.
One. Yeah, it's an upright piano. Yeah.
I had a
But I
Yamaha
remember
when I was a kid. That was we had a
Yeah.
Yamaha upright. That's what I had.
Yeah. I remember
great.
when she first moved to Baton Rouge and she was looking at maybe buying one. People were trying to sell her and like, well, this one, is also compatible. You can like flip a switch, and it's just a MIDI controller. Like it's an upright piano, but you can just toggle off the actual hammers, and you still get the fully weighted key feature feel. But it's just you could just notate with that.
Is it a real piano that you could send MIDI out?
The one she looked at years and years ago it was a real piano, and you're basically just like toggling a switch, and the keys aren't throwing the hammers anymore.
Hmm.
They're just like, so it would just be like a contact, right? That
Yeah,
closes, that triggers MIDI. So she was like, I am not into that. Like, I'm a composer, but like I just want my laptop on top of the piano,
Yeah.
so I can just click the notes in. She doesn't even have a MIDI controller at all.
No.
She does it all by click.
Like
Yeah.
mouse click?
Yeah. I don't think she notates any other way. I mean, she writes it all out first, and then when she drafts or like
Okay.
engraves, I guess, she does it all by mouse click. She doesn't
Okay.
have a keyboard. She doesn't have like a little.
What software does she use to do the
keyboard.
notation?
She uses Sibelius, and she uses like a theme for the page, and the theme that she uses is like one with a coffee mug ring stain.
Coffee
in the
stains?
right-hand corner. Yeah. Do you use that, Nick?
No, but I'm familiar with it.
I never used Sibelius, so I didn't know it. And I'm like, why? Why would you want that? She loves it. And I mean, she writes great stuff, so it's got to be working.
Whatever works, man.
Whatever
If
works.
you want
man.
coffee stains on your music and you don't
I
want to
haven't
drink coffee,
notated. Yeah, I haven't notated anything. I realize it's now almost like 4 years maybe. And I with my lessons with students, I've been just using. Teaching them how to use MuseScore, because some
Mhm.
students have never used it yet, or they use like an app. Like there's this app called Maestro, which I think is an Android app. And I'm like, okay, one thing we're going to learn this semester, in addition to all the other little things we're going to practice, is just getting MuseScore under your fingers, because you don't want to notate solely on your phone.
no.
Yeah,
All right, do you see me now, Eric?
MuseScore is pretty powerful for a freeware. It's nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff, are you getting control values from me now?
No. Are you getting anything from me, Tony?
Jeff, I'm getting from you. Yes.
Okay, great.
Same controls as the last couple times. I haven't modified mine.
No problem.
Updates GL3.
I did it this afternoon on mine. I was just kind of like, hey, let me do this while I have a little bit of time. So I did it while I had a little time. Karis was upstairs jumping on her new trampoline, which has become the obsession of the
new
house.
trampoline.
They got one of those small, like one of those little, the little small things.
Mm-hmm.
And so Karis is up jumping on that regularly. And today she was doing a thing where she put her Lego characters on the trampoline, and then she would jump on the trampoline and try to see who would fall off.
Yeah.
So that was today. So
That
I was,
seems
while I was
dangerous to
working
me.
on my patch, and she's like directly above me. So while I'm working on the patch, I'm hearing this like boom, boom thing.
It's an indoor trampoline?
It's like
It's not big.
3 feet around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those little. It's called a rebounder. Like you use them for exercising and stuff. It's like that little.
I gotcha.
It's like maybe 2 feet across.
Okay.
But she likes jumping on it and is having a good time. Yeah, so we got that thing over the weekend, and then so while she was up jumping on the trampoline, I don't really like the trampoline. I'm not into jumping on the trampoline.
Sure,
I mean, I'm glad she has it, but I don't want to jump on it. So I was down working on my patch. While that was going
you're
on.
already pretty tall. You don't really have to get higher to the sky.
I don't need to be any taller. I don't need to be any higher.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good height. Good height for seeing the sky. Karis is getting to be a pretty tall kid. Not surprising, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, she's excited about the trampoline. And I set up my second. I got a mixer, so I was telling. I got two synths today. Now I'm using the Micro
What do you
Freak
got?
and the Moog.
You're using the Micro Freak and the Moog.
Yeah, so I can have this and that.
Very nice. What
Very
mix did
exciting.
you get?
So maybe we'll get some polyphony today. We'll see.
What mixer did you end up going with?
I went with one that Eric is familiar with. It's the Rolls Mini Mix that we had a bunch of. They're probably about 20 years old. They were in the AMC when Eric was working there, and then they all got taken down. So there used to be, at all the listening stations, you had like a CD player and a tape deck and a record player, and then they were all plugged into these mini mixers. And then when you would listen to CDs, because you were doing a music department assignment, you would come in and you'd pick which one you wanted. So that's what these mini mixers were for, and they're still just sitting around not doing anything. Some of them are broken, but I brought one home and it actually still works. So I didn't have to buy one.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's nice.
Although I haven't plugged the Whirly into it yet because I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to, because that's an instrument level device. I'm not sure if it's gonna work with the same thing, or if I'm gonna have to adjust it or whatever. I just haven't bothered to plug it in yet. It might work though, so we'll see. It probably will work. It's just a question of whether or not the levels are going to be whacked wildly off or not.
Right. I have this PV mixer that was Monica's, and she never used it, and I'm using it in the main volume pot, or a slider is scratchy, like it crackles and stuff. It's just would you just blowing air in it, like compressed air, see if it needs to get cleaned out?
Try it. Those
Yeah, 'cause
those
I don't
old
want to
those
take all
old
the
things were
knobs
supposed to
off the
get were supposed to be able to clean if you like worked them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you get old enough, and then some of the contacts just start to go or whatever. I don't know.
It's not super old. I think she bought it maybe in 2014. You know, so
Yeah.
it's maybe 6 years old. But
That's
it
not
just
that
never
old.
really got used much, and it probably just got a bunch of dust in it.
Yeah, I try to do the dust cover thing as much as possible.
I need to start doing that with my synths.
I bought a new dust cover for my Whirly.
What are we waiting on?
We're waiting on Eric to get something to work.
Oh.
Can you send me the controller, Nick?
To Jeff?
I'm Jeff. Yeah.
You get anything? This one. This
Yeah.
one's you.
Yep. That's working. And you should be getting from me now, Nick.
Yep, I am.
Okay, great. Yeah. No, Eric's controller isn't sending signal.
Oh, Tony, you getting something?
Yeah, I'm getting from you, and I'm sending it to Jeff right now.
Yep. You're turning my low pass, Tony.
Great.
Okay, and then here's Nick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's just
if we can
Eric.
get Eric up and going, that's good. I can't stay too late tonight. I spent all weekend shopping around.
We're just gonna do a
for
quick run through of the
price.
piece, and then we're gonna,
Yeah.
today we're trying to work out the kinks. So, hey,
Yeah.
wait, here, try this for me. Do me a favor, Tony. Sweep my filter. Let me hear how it sounds.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Right. There we go. It's really effective. Like at the 3/4 up.
Well, I have a filter
Here,
on.
I'll
a
turn the
little bit
res. I'll turn the res. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep.
I just set it at kind of like a general, like it's turned on. I didn't do it all the way because I didn't want it to be like piercing.
Yeah.
So, there you go, baby.
Jeff? Have you heard of the salad and key resonance versus like a Moog resonance?
Salad and key.
Salad and key, I think. SALLE.
You mean like the type of filter?
Yeah, salad and key.
No, I haven't spent any
I
time
think
with
it's a
that. I
type
don't
of
know what that
resonance.
is.
Electronic filter topology used to implement a second order active filters value for simplicity. I am using a different filter module in my synth, and I'm still trying to get used to it. It has Moog style, and it has sound key. The resonance characteristic.
Well, you're using a low res object in Max.
I'm getting info from you, Eric.
That's what you're using?
That's what yours is.
Are you turning something right
I
now,
set
Eric?
yours up with the low res object.
Yeah.
A low res.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What the? I just like. Okay. How about now? Are
You
you
can just
Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I believe you. I'm just like, it literally just like reopen the patch. After trying to figure out what wasn't working.
you sound great,
okay.
Eric.
Yeah, the mic's sounding good.
Sound great.
Little delay, but
Mine sounds weird.
There's
a
why don't you guys
delays
send me some
back.
stuff.
the delay is back.
Here's to Eric. From
Great,
me.
thank you. Jeff, send me something.
I'll send you something.
Oh, I
Sure.
see. Thank you. And Nick, send me something. Great. I don't know why I didn't work before. That's nice. That's great. Okay. So there's a big delay. You know what it probably is because I haven't. Hang on.
Where'd he go?
Uh-oh. He probably has to change something in the camera settings, maybe, or the group settings.
How's that?
Eric.
He's
All right.
back.
Okay, so the score's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Great. Well, in that case, I think we're ready to go. The stream is going. If you want to start it, Nick. Or has it been just going this whole time?
It has been going this whole time.
Okay.
It has been going this whole time.
Oh yeah, it's been going the whole time.
Great.
Okay.
Score's ready. Let's
Just fun
switch
conversation
over.
though.
Are you on black? Okay, I'm going to switch over to Anna's video on the stream, which is just black right now. If you remember how this goes, let me just reset the scores a few times. Boom, boom, boom. There's our starting score, and then I will start time. From here, you'll see, I think you get like a 5-second countdown, don't you? I can't remember how this works. Let's see.
I can't remember either.
Nope, it just starts. Okay. It just starts. So it's just going to start. 10 seconds. Here we go.
How long is this thing?
It's about 12 minutes. No, 15 minutes. Something like that. Okay, starting in 10 now.
Classic. I think the first one before the
Sorry.
very last one was better.
All right. Practice
Awesome
would.
looper performance. That was the best that looper's ever done. Great work.
Yeah, I think practice